What? I don't know why this is so hard to start. So
Show
fresh.
business. Okay, go.
Yep,
No
I'm getting a
business
notification.
like show business, I
Right.
know.
Welcome to an off day. Today is Wednesday. What the hell is it? The 13th?
13th. Wednesday the 13th.
Yes.
Wednesday the 13th.
Oh boy.
That was awesome.
We can't see him, but Dino is in his pimp hat, so
Yes.
be sure to
Yes,
soak
sir.
that up.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, it's pimping
Oh wait,
easy.
so you can see it. I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joining me as always is I guess we'll start with you because you interrupted so quickly, Lindsey.
Hi, I'm the obnoxious one today.
Today is the only time.
Oh my God, Dino, I want your pimp hat.
Do you like it? Is it good?
Oh, wow. Oh, you like
I'm
the
Lindsey
Lincoln?
Bakers. My YouTube channel is My 2 Cents of Nonsense, and I want Dino's pimp hat. Hello.
Peter?
I had to take care of the ladies today. Go ahead, Peter.
I'm Peter. That's all you need to know.
Hey, Peter's creeping up on us. Okay. Go
Oh
ahead.
yeah. Peter won the week.
Stupid
Yeah.
overlord beating girl. Thank God.
I know.
Yeah. For
I'm so
everybody.
happy that I was wrong. Yet so pissed that I was wrong, but happy. So yeah.
Yeah. What did you the fourth one's what you had Nutcracker.
Nutcracker. I put Nutcracker, and then I thought Overlord would get fifth, and they switched it with Girl and Overlord, and not by
Yeah,
much.
they switched it. Yeah, no.
Like, it was close. Like
3-4 was separated by like $200,000.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It wasn't very because you know what it was. Technically, it was a 4-day weekend. Veterans
it was.
oh,
So the family stuff had a little more staying power late into Sunday.
Yeah.
it's so weird. You guys call it Veterans Day. We call it Remembrance Day, and it's just
Because we're cool.
Yeah, you know.
like it's like I forgot, and then, like I heard Veterans Day.
You forgot Remembrance Day.
No, I forgot. I didn't forget Remembrance Day. I forgot that you guys called it Veterans Day.
Oh, you guys have a different day?
Yeah, we call it Remembrance Day. It's like we don't call it.
It's not the
Veterans
same
Day.
date though.
No, same
No,
day.
it's the same day.
November 11th. It's the exact same thing. It's just we don't call it Veterans Day. We call it Remembrance Day.
Well, you see, we're celebrating our war veterans, and you're just remembering the war crime that was Immortals that came out on 11/11/11.
Oh my.
No, we have a whole bunch of Canadian soldiers that did a whole bunch of good stuff.
You guys never fought a war. What you talk about, Peter?
I consider Canada our best buddies.
Those are fighting words, Lindsay.
No, I know that Canada was a big part of World War II. I'm just being
World War One too. Like,
World War II.
Like World War One, they freaking. That's kind of when Canada first kind of became a nation because like they lost so many guys taking Vimy Ridge and stuff. There's a memorial to this day there and stuff like that. So
Guys, can Dino say hello?
I'll say hello real quick. I'm Dino from the Late Late Horror Show. Hello.
Thank you.
his hat said hello a while ago. So
It did. Anyways.
Anyway, back to your World War II talk.
Which
Actually,
yes.
Mother
Nice.
Mayhem's on my side. She's Canadian.
It's a nice
So
conversation starter here because we'll be going into Overlord here talk.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
yeah.
I don't know if you've seen anything this weekend, Peter, but
hold on, take a drink. For work,
Finally.
got to see Overlord.
CP's back on the coke. Sorry.
Yeah,
yeah, the food I can't fuck with, but the drinks I can
you
I can drink Coke again.
Yeah, so I saw Overlord
Okay,
on
that makes-
Friday.
Dino, any chance you've seen that? Is there? any
I
chance
have
you've
seen it, yes, too. And
Have you really?
Yes, I actually went out and watched a new
Get
movie.
out!
And
You know, went and saw a new movie.
Are you
and-
serious, Dino? I can't
Well,
see if you're
No,
fucking around or not.
yeah. No, I love World War II movies.
Two?
So that in combination with the zombies and then what I heard about it, yeah. So I went and seen it and I loved
Okay,
it.
So
wait, I
all
was gonna
four
say,
of
what
us
did you-
have seen something new.
What
Yes.
did you think?
First time that's happened.
Finally.
Dino, what did you think about it?
I thought it was awesome. I thought it was well written. I thought it was very well paced. Loved the World War II like first half of the movie, and then it
The first half is a really good war movie, isn't it?
right, and then it kind of goes a little different direction, but it didn't
Yeah.
ruin it for me. I mean, the zombies were good and the characters were there, so no, I love the movie, man. I recommend it. It's one of the better ones I've seen in a while.
I totally agree with you. I thought it was really good. It's funny. It's like it's the first war zombie movie that I was kind of going, oh, I kind of wish the zombies weren't in this movie because I really was digging the war movie aspect of it.
Right? Yes.
And then, but the I don't like. Everyone kept saying zombies, and I'm like, I guess they were zombies. Like
you can almost take
exactly,
almost take the zombies out of there and just have it a really cool war movie.
So like that, and there's a scene like CP and Lindsey. Did you see it or no?
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah.
I will gush for 3 hours about that movie. If you
Did you see that the one shot, the oneer near the end?
What do you mean?
Oh, when he's getting out of when he's getting out. Yeah.
You saw? Oh, so you saw 2CP?
Yeah, we all saw it.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know. You said we all saw a new movie. I didn't know if we all saw the same.
No, we all saw the same movie.
Okay,
It's rare.
There's the thing where it's like when he's running out, it's all done in one take.
Oh,
or at least like a minute and a half.
I think it's simulated, but yes, it's kind of like what Game Night did.
Oh, okay. I just thought it was impressive. I was like, wow, this is like they're not cutting. This is one take. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
So I liked. What did you guys think, Lynn?
I love that you bring up the camera work. The camera work is amazing, but I swear to God, it's going to get some recognition for that sound mixing. Like that opening scene is just such a complex weave of so much stuff, and then just like later on in the movie, like the scary music isn't over the top. It's such simple. It's just like dun, 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 dun. Like you almost barely miss it, which is the scenes that's good. It's so good. I want to see the movie again just for the sound because I saw it in IMAX the first time, and I want to see it in regular now just to like see it to compare.
They put everything together really well, and it's finally okay.
Yeah.
So
They even did the stereotypical cliche war movie, getting to know the group, where the guy says, "Man, when I get back home, I'm gonna do blank," and it's just like, "Yep, you're dying.
You're dead."
And sure enough, fucking guy.
2 seconds later.
I won't spoil who it is.
Scene, though, like
no, it's awesome. It's all awesome.
And the way they get out of it is just like, no spoilers, but like I don't think I've seen that in a movie before. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I officially think with this movie, what's his name? Russell or no? Wyatt Russell. Wyatt Russell has become a much better actor than Scott Eastwood has.
Yeah.
Because I compare those two because their dads are both like some of my favorite actors, and they both kind of like they're nowhere close to their fathers, right? Like they're never going to be as close to their fathers, but they get compared to me a fair bit, and it's like he's kind of like taken it over. Like he's stepped it up a heck of a lot.
Yeah, he was really Kurt Russell in this movie. I mean,
he was like it's just kind of Kurt Russell, son.
Yeah, this is the first time though, because Wyatt Russell's done a bunch of like comedy and shit.
Oh, he's done a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Like he was in that what's it called, Point Break remake? I guess I never saw it.
Oh, was he?
He was. I'm pretty sure he was.
There was a Point Break remake. Oh, geez.
Oh, Dino.
I never saw it.
Re-erase it from your memory. It's
okay. I forgot what you guys just said.
Yeah.
But no, he's done that. Like he was in Everybody Wants Some, and
Ingrid Goes West. He was the husband of.
Oh, I haven't seen that yet.
That's really good.
Yeah.
He was not in the Point Break remake.
No, I thought he was.
No, he's not. At least it's not listed on his IMDb.
Okay, then I guess I'm wrong.
Trying to think who the hell it would be that you're thinking of.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought.
Who knows? I have face blindness though for Scott Eastwood. I'll say that. I'm gonna remember Wyatt Russell now.
Yeah.
I'll recognize him in the next movie I see. I never recognize Scott Eastwood.
No, Scott Eastwood is in, like, literally he has a small part in Suicide Squad, and it's just like, okay. And then he has a spot in the last Fast and the Furious movie, and it was like, oh, okay. And it's just like, he's just there. It's like he's so not his father's son. Like, I feel bad for him because it's just like, your dad's one of the biggest movie stars ever, right? You know?
Well, Scott Eastwood has time because Clint didn't really get big until his 40s, right?
That's true.
Where Wyatt, I'm curious to know how old he is now because Escape from New York was what? Kurt Russell.
He's 32.
Wyatt is 32.
Yeah.
All right, so he's got to catch up.
Yeah. Oh, he's never going to get as big as his dad. But
yeah. I think Kurt Russell was in his 20s for Escape, right?
Yeah, but you get there at your own pace. But like, I'm one of the few people in the world who liked Pacific Rim 2.
I did,
which I haven't seen yet.
But I still don't know what Scott Eastwood looks like, and he stars in that movie, and I
stars
actually
in
liked
that movie.
it.
Yeah. He's very generic looking white guy. Like,
Hey, isn't he in one of the Fast and the Furious movies?
Yeah, he's in the last Fast and the Furious movie with Kurt. Here's the funny thing: with Kurt Russell.
Oh, that's right.
He's Kurt Russell's like junior guy that he hangs out with. And
Kurt
stuff.
Russell was in a Fast and Furious movie, huh?
Actually, he's in two of them. Or two of them.
Wow,
he's in the 7th and the 8th one as Mr. Nobody. He's like a government.
Yikes.
Yeah, an FBI. Like
he has small roles and he makes the best. He makes the most of them. They're
I bet.
They're good times because he's Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell's like a phone book actor for me. I'll watch him do anything.
Yeah,
right.
I love Kurt Russell.
Read the dictionary to me, Kurt. Like,
which Tarantino will probably have him do it at some point.
Yeah, at one point.
Okay, well, Tarantino directing Kurt Russell reading the dictionary would be amazing.
Wow.
I love the story of
Apple.
The thing with the giant dildo that
What?
Tarantino has a rule on set: you're not allowed to sleep.
Ever?
So like actors are not allowed to sleep on set. Like so, because like he wants you, if you're there, you're awake and Kurt Russell's like, I've been acting since I was a kid, and he goes, I go to sleep on sets all the time. And he goes, and what happens if you fall asleep on the set is they have this giant dildo that they put in a picture with you, and then they like it has a name I can't remember, but like Frank or something like that, and then they put it up on. They take a literal Polaroid, and put it up on the board, and like it's all like at the end of the thing you see who got caught sleeping and stuff. And he literally was like, the one time he was like on set and he's like, I'm not doing anything for like an hour. And he's like, and he just walks over and grabs the dildo and he's like, give me that. And he goes to sleep.
That'd be me. I'm like, fuck it. Take a picture.
Just curls up with it and goes to sleep.
Yeah, take a video. You want me to sign this? I'm taking a nap, motherfucker.
That's amazing.
Yeah. That's Kurt Russell. I love that guy.
No, he's always like one of, if not the best parts of everything that he's in. And like, yeah, like I love The Hateful Eight, but that movie wouldn't be half of what it was if it wasn't for Kurt Russell.
Yeah, he's iconic. His character, his voice, his appearance, and and always giving a good.
Like he could take the piss out of himself, like Big Trouble with Little China, like.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That's one of my favorite movies.
Oh, it's such a great movie.
It still bothers me that they're trying to remake it and they want The Rock to play Jack Burton. I'm like,
no!
How does that work? It's like The Rock is a giant action star. It's like Kurt Russell was this thin guy with a mullet that was just like...
No, don't do it,
Wait,
please.
Wyatt is old enough at this point anyway. Just have Wyatt do it.
Right.
I'd be down for that. After Overlord, I would watch that.
I'd rather him than The Rock. It's like, it just doesn't make sense for The Rock to be... It's like he's too freaking... action star big. It's like, you know.
Yeah, he's tried his hand at comedy and he did okay, but not in Big Trouble in Little China. Jeez. Ugh.
Like The Thing, if we're talking about Kurt Russell, The Thing, like just.
Oh, I just showed that to my daughters a couple weeks ago.
Ooh, yeah.
Love that movie.
Okay. Are you gonna let them watch the sequel?
The prequel sequel or which one?
Yeah.
The prequel is not actually bad in and of itself. I actually didn't mind it. I wish they wouldn't have. They in the middle of it literally stopped using practical effects and did a lot of CGI that they didn't have to do.
Yeah.
This whole thing about it where it's like they're like, no, CGI it, and it's just like, but we have all these practical effects like monsters that walk around with two heads and. They're just like, nah, we'd rather CGI that. And
when they started doing all the CGI, they started putting a human face on all the weird monsters too. And the cool thing about The Thing was like its head would open up and eat you, or it'd have a dog's face. Like it was never human. Why humanize it?
It's cool. We watched the original Thing.
Ooh, the
Thing
1950s.
The 1950s one.
Love it.
And it's like they use footage of it in John Carpenter's The Thing.
Right,
When
yeah.
When they're
Also
looking at
in Halloween.
monitors of the film of what the other crew did, they're looking at that. It's just,
Oh, that's right.
Yes, no, that's very cool little Easter egg.
John Carpenter had some stealth marketing in Halloween.
Plus, it's funny because people go, "Well, it's a remake." I'm like, it kind of is a remake, and it's kind of a reimagining. It's like
well, the original's so it's black and white old Hollywood. Right. I mean, it's so old that you can almost, it's just its own thing. So yeah. I mean, I love the original thing, man. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Luke drops in a paragraph of a comment. I disagree. The Rock stature would make that Burton character of the faux hero who is useless even funnier than if someone else, but still they shouldn't remake that film in the first place. I'd agree with that. Kurt Russell's top performances, The Thing, Big Trouble, and Death Proof.
Listen, everyone jerks that Jack Burton is useless. He is not useless. He kills freaking... He kills. Oh man, what's his name?
No.
What is his name? My brain.
You guys are sleeping on Overboard.
Big Trouble.
Oh god.
My brain, seriously, my brain doesn't work anymore. It drives me nuts because.
Well, here to distract while I look it up. Did you know that there's music that was made for The Thing but wasn't used in it that they used in The Hateful Eight?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes. There's a bunch of there's a potpourri in that movie.
Yeah.
Of stuff that wasn't used. The Morricone. Oh wait, that is from
Morricone. Yeah, that's the one he's talking about.
Yeah.
Wait,
yeah,
crap.
It's funny because I knew that was in there, and I was like, John Carpenter did all the music for The Thing, but I'm like, no, Morricone did it.
Is it Lopan? Is that the name of the guy?
Lopan. David Lopan.
Okay. There it is.
I like Overboard. It's nice and cheesy. I like it. It's typical.
He killed David Lopan.
Right. Oh, jeez.
When people talk about the fact that Jack Burton was useless, I'm like, Jack Burton was awesome. Jack Burton was my role model growing up. Jack Burton and Peter Venkman are my role models for being a man.
Peter Venkman.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
But yeah.
What's funny about The Thing is John Carpenter went all out with the gore in The Thing. But he had a problem with the Halloween sequels that had gore. Didn't know that.
That's interesting. I mean,
if
maybe
true, interesting. Yeah.
Does Halloween need to be about the gore?
Yes.
No. I mean, the first one wasn't really.
Yeah.
No.
Which is the one that he directed. So.
I heard they made a sequel to Halloween that was coming out. I don't know.
It's
come and gone, Peter.
What's the number, Lindsey? What did Halloween make last week?
It made under 100, right?
Wow, did it?
Total?
I'm pulling it up.
100 grand?
No, 100.
No.
I'm saying 100 million, domestically.
It crossed 100.
Did it cross 100?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So
I think
it made
120.
just shy of 4 million this week.
Not even out a
just
month.
Shy of
Which
4.
Venom beat it, didn't it?
The worldwide gross of Halloween is 246 million. 157 of that is domestic, and Venom.
Didn't it beat it this week?
Are you talking about this week?
Just this week.
There it is. Okay.
I was looking at.
Venom is at 677 million worldwide, with 469 of that being foreign. And China, which is the one that it just opened in, it made 107 million.
Yeah. 107? That was 112.
Yeah, I thought it was 112.
That's after one weekend.
No, opening weekend was 107. Yeah, it's currently sitting at 112.
Oh.
But what was Venom this week? Did it beat Halloween? Because I thought it did.
From now on, Peter, if you're going to quote stuff, you better have it written down somewhere.
Halloween is 9, Venom is 8, so it just barely.
So yeah, it did beat it. Okay, so I was right.
Yeah,
Halloween.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Dropped like a red balloon
by almost
$2.5
million.
Yeah, 2.5 weeks. It was once the Halloween holiday came and went.
It tumbled.
It went with
lead balloon. Right. Yeah. Right. I don't want to be scared anymore. I want to watch cartoon Grinches, which Lindsey you saw.
I did see The Grinch, unfortunately. Did anybody else see The Grinch?
My friend went and saw. When I went and saw Overlord, one of my coworkers went and took a bunch of people to The Grinch, and I was like, "How was it?" And she's like, "Yeah, it was a movie."
I wouldn't call it a movie.
Oh, really? That bad?
No, I know it's a movie, but it's
your typical kind of kids holiday movie.
It's weird because I specifically said at the start of it before we started recording, I don't want to get political, but what weirds me out about The Grinch is that it's oddly religious.
CP's face.
Yeah.
What the frick?
Like they're constantly singing, like the Who's are constantly singing hymns about Jesus and stuff like that, and that's fine. But like that's,
literal Jesus?
Yeah, they're actually saying like Jesus and stuff like that.
Wow.
And again, it's fine, but like that's never been a part of the Grinch before.
No, like the Grinch. Okay, there is a religious aspect of the original Grinch,
but not literally.
Well, there is Christmas.
Symbolically.
There's tons of symbolism about like Christmas being special. Why is Christmas special? And there's like a star that comes down and all that kind of stuff, right? But they never mention Jesus by name.
Right.
Like it's there's obviously some religion that the Who's have, which Christmas is special for, right?
Or some spirituality or something.
Yeah, as a Christian, that always made perfect sense to me because it was at Christmas time, blah, 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 Jesus, all that stuff, right? But I never would inject Jesus into that because, like, if you're Hindu and want to take that, that's fine. That doesn't bother me. And, like, you know, it's like, it can be, or if you're like, just, that's the Who's thing. You know, it's a different, you didn't have to tie it into Christianity. That doesn't bother me if you don't. So if they actually use Jesus's name, that's interesting because
it's not like the characters like sit down and talk about it, but like there's multiple times where characters are singing straight up just Jesus Christian church songs. Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting.
And it makes me wonder if this movie is the dumbest version of the Grinch to ever be made, because not to attack Christianity, but it's like they feel like we need to hit it on the head here that this is because this is what Christmas is about. We need to get this explicit with it, because they don't trust their audience to get anything like that.
Kids aren't going to get that Christmas is about not just presents, but how could we do that? I don't know.
Well, why are they making so many heavy-handed movies lately?
That's a very good question.
Like the hate you give is so fucking on the nose. It's just like, God, we get it. Like I watch the news. Like enough.
So was it enjoyable, or is it just hammer, just
dude?
pounding?
Halfway through, I was like, I'd rather watch Higher Learning, which is kind of a similar message, kind of similarly heavy-handed, but at least there's multiple viewpoints to it, where like you got the Nazi kid, who's Michael Rappaport, by the way. Like they have
that fucking cat. What's up with his eyes? Blink, cat, blink.
It's like Michael Rappaport.
Ow. But like there's more to it. Like they try doing the double-sided thing in The Hate You Give with the cop and people who are sympathetic to the Blue Lives Matter, although they don't say Blue Lives Matter. They do say Black Lives Matter. But it's just so fucking beaten over your head. It's just like there's a certain point where I look to Emily, I'm like, man, do you feel bad watching this because we're white? Because like I really feel like shit right now. Like, I get it.
Yeah.
I hate having stuff pushed. I hate having stuff pushed down my throat and agendas, and that's why the whole. Sorry, guys. I mean, the whole politics and religion thing. It's like I block my ears when any of that kind of conversation comes up because.
Sorry to always do it then.
No. I in real world, I mean, not this really. I mean, it's mostly like he says, like the agenda of some films and the news every day, which I don't watch any of that. I don't read periodicals or anything because I've come to a point in my life where screw all that. Nothing's going to change. It's going to be the same stories every day. White hate black, black hates white, this and that. Yeah, I'm just sick of hearing it. So having it crammed down our throat is kind of a sickening thought.
I thought Crash was heavy-handed.
Yeah.
This is worse. Like really, it's worse.
It out crashes Crash.
Yeah, At least again, Crash, you have multiple viewpoints where it's like, this is just so. I don't know. Like, I want a little bit of subtext. Just hide it a little bit. but this is just I don't know. Maybe perhaps I'm the wrong again.
Well, you're supposed to come home and have Emily just whip you with a cat of nine tails or something, punish you a bit, Okay, I went there. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. Oh.
But the Grinch, disappointing if you're saying there's kind of a little bit of an agenda there or something. Although, in the Christmas spirit of things, I can see that, like Peter was saying a little bit. So, I don't know. I know my younger one wants to go see it, so we'll go see it anyways, I guess.
For the record, like, that's just the thing that just leaped, like,
and you as an adult, right.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I hate the rap song. I hate the Grinch rap
There's a rap song in there.
Someone raps about the Grinch, and it's used like twice, and I hated it both times. Wow. Okay. It's like Benedict Cumberbatch is good. He's always good.
Yeah, he stars in the movie.
He does. He's the freaking
Benedict Cumberbatch. He's always good.
Oh yeah, his voice is a great performance. Yeah.
And I'd love to watch the booth footage of him like doing like smog stuff, like to be the Grinch. Like, does he like go like, "Oh, I'm the Grinch"? Or, I don't know. Like,
no, but, like, I could see him doing that good. Yeah.
I just don't like Illumination. Like, they make their animation is beautiful. This is a gorgeous animated movie, but there's just the stories are so rote and so forced, and I'm so over it. And like when I was watching, there's a trailer for Secret Life of Pets 2. Which will not star Louis C.K. I looked it up.
Oh, really? That's a shame.
Yeah, they brought in someone else. But what was funny is that during the trailer for Secret Life of Pets 2, they teased an upcoming trailer for the Chloe movie. Because remember the cat Chloe from Secret Life of Pets? Yeah, she's getting her own movie.
Spin-off from the Secret Life of Pets. What?
Yeah.
Yo, Pet Cinematic Universe.
Wow. Holy crap.
And then one of the cats is going to get a gauntlet and snap its fingers. And Stan Lee's going to die.
Oh, we should talk about that.
There's a nice little segue. Peter.
Yeah.
Good job.
You're welcome.
So Stanley passed the age of 95.
Superhuman.
If you ask this humble, that's a nice long run. I don't know why everybody's like shocked. Like 95. No. A lot of us aren't going to make 95, so that's a.
No, here's the thing. Like, okay. This would be roundabout, but give me a second. One of my favorite artists is a guy named Leonard Cohen. I don't know if you guys know who that is, but he's a Canadian singer-songwriter guy. But he was getting older, and so like for 6 months, every time Facebook would flash up Leonard Cohen, I was waiting for Leonard Cohen dies.
Yep.
And then it was like Leonard Cohen said this, and it's like, oh, okay. And then I'd read it and be like, all right, it's like. And then so by the time it actually flashed up Leonard Cohen died, I was already kind of prepared.
Yeah.
The same thing a little bit with Stan Lee.
Yeah.
Like every time it said Stan Lee, I was always like, is it going to say died? Because he's getting up there, right? Like not that I wish ill on the man at all. Like I think Stan Lee was awesome, but it's just every time I'd seen it in the last little while, I kind of was like, oh, he didn't die. Awesome. No, it was like, it's like, and then so like when I was told by someone that he died like this. Hey, it's just that Stan Lee died. And I'm like, who said that? And they're like, The Hollywood Reporter. I said, okay, I need at least 3 credible sources before I believe that.
So
Daniel Hammond, shut your mouth. Sorry.
I know. I just read that.
Just
boy.
said Clint Eastwood will die soon.
Yeah.
Don't even joke, man. Don't even joke.
He has another movie that he directed that's coming out this year.
Oh, is it The Mule?
Yeah, it looks pretty
good.
good.
That looks good. That looks good.
I hope he spent more time on that than he did fucking 1517 of Paris because
he's in this one, so you know it's gonna be better.
Favorite, not that Stan Lee was in movies. He was famous for cameos.
Yeah.
I'll start it off. My favorite cameo is perhaps one of his first was Mallrats.
That's right.
When he gave that story.
Was that really a cameo though? Because he literally he was himself in Mallrats, wasn't he?
That's
a cameo.
That's still a cameo. He didn't have like a featured role or anything.
Did he have a I don't know. He had a talking part in that, didn't he?
He has a talking part in all his movies.
I don't know. Not all.
A lot of them.
He introduces the stripper or whatever. That's talking.
Yeah, but there's a difference between like he actually interacted with other characters. I don't know, whatever, it doesn't matter.
He has a nice little anecdote for who is it? Is it Jason Lee's character?
Jason Lee's character, or whatever. Yeah.
Interesting.
So Dino, what's your favorite?
Jesus
Stan
Christ!
He was not in Jesus Christ.
No. Oh, he was. Shoot. Okay, that wasn't him. No, there were so many. I mean, Jesus. Oh, not again. I said it again. No, I think Thor.
Thor's is good.
Spider-Man was not Spider-Man. He's had so many good ones. I don't know, man. He played his part good in all his cameos. He did.
All right. Don't get all.
Don't dig too deep into my head, man. It's all messed up.
Just asking.
I got girls I'm working with here. Shut up, girl. Okay, go.
Lindsey?
Okay, so for me, it's a tie between either. Oh God, come back! I just had you.
I said Jesus. He's saying God. This is getting real religious, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can forgive you guys all.
Thank you, Peter.
I know Jesus and God. I'm tight with them both. So it's good.
Okay, so Iron
Peter's
Man,
got our
where
back.
he's Hugh Hefner.
Oh yes.
Oh, see,
that's pretty good. Or I hate the movie, but Amazing Spider-Man 1, where he's like got the music on and he's fighting. Spider-Man and Lizard are fighting in the background.
That was good.
I don't remember that.
Okay.
They're doing this whole fight behind him, and he has no clue what's happening.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah.
And I guess it's obviously green screened, but it's still just fun.
Yeah, I take it back. I like the Hugh Hefner one. Yeah, that was definitely good.
It's just such a throwaway moment too. It's so good.
Well, they all are, aren't they? I mean, they're all just like, oh, yep, there he is. He's at the party in the Avengers Age of Ultron where he's just like hanging out at Stark's place. Yeah.
Excelsior.
Yeah.
Yeah, he takes the drink that is made for Thor's people.
Yeah.
The Guardians and stuff. And he's just like, Excelsior.
I go to the movies and just wait for the cameo, and then I leave. Yeah. I'm like, there we go.
That's it. I'm done.
You might as well have done that for Guardians too. It would just save you time. Yeah.
Peter?
Okay, I'm gonna go with either. I like Thor. Like the strip club's fine in like it's funny, but I like Thor because it's just really funny where like they try and pull the hammer out and then like he pulls the whole back of the cab off and he's like, "Did I do it?" Yeah.
Right.
That's funny. The really quick one, which like I like that like it was back in the day when like Marvel hadn't started doing the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And so if you didn't know who Stan Lee was, you'd miss it easily. Was in Daredevil, when the kid in Daredevil, he has literally standing next to Matt Murdock when he's a kid, and he's gotten all his powers now. And he goes to step out into traffic, and Matt Murdock just puts his cane out and stops him. And he just goes, and that's it. And it's like literally blink and you miss it. And like a lot of people back then, because Marvel Cinematic Universe hadn't happened yet, wouldn't even have known that was Stan Lee. They were just it was just in there. This was back when like
this was the Ben Affleck Daredevil, right?
Yeah, this is the Ben Affleck Daredevil.
That's so funny.
He just literally. You see him go to step and Daredevil puts his cane out as a kid and he just looks up and goes, "Oh," and and that's it, and it goes by in a heartbeat.
Wow.
So
actually,
I like that. I thought that was cool.
I just remembered. I also really like the one in Guardians too, when he's like, "Oh, and then I was a mailman in the Baxter Building." So it's like kind of connected them all slightly. That was pretty fun. Like,
Daniel says, didn't he appear in Hulk 2003?
I don't know. I can't remember most of that movie. I've blocked it out of my memory.
Ang Lee one?
Yeah, I haven't seen it in so long.
I hate that movie. I watched it in the theater and came away going, "Well, that was something." And then I tried to watch it again a couple years later and just went, I just don't. It's not the Hulk. And I get you're trying to do the boxes of the comic strip. I get that. It makes but I just like.
Didn't hold up. Didn't hold up 15 years later.
The freaking CGI is awful.
Daniel Hammond got it. Lou Ferrigno and Stan Lee walked by each other. Yeah.
Yeah,
I like in the other Hulk movie where the pizza place is called Stanley's Pizza.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, actually, I've got to... So the day that he died...
So we're just going to list off every single one of them.
Lindsey, what's next?
No, this is something that happened in real life. The day he died, a friend of mine texted me about it. I'm like, oh, crap. And so I go up to my other buddy, and I'm like, hey, man, Stanley died. And he's like...
Stanley
who's... Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, no,
Stanley.
Stan Lee. And he's like, yeah, who's Stan Lee? Stan Lee. And he's like, dude, I don't care how much emphasis you put on Lee. I don't know who's Stan Lee. Oh. And he just got so sad.
Like, who is Stanley? I don't know him.
Yeah.
Mr. Roper from Three's Company. I'm sorry, that's old school. Go ahead.
That's a deep cut.
Do you guys know? Do you guys know if he filmed? I mean,
he filmed 4 more.
All right, well, go shoot him off then. Peter.
I don't know. There's four. I was told on the news they said there's 4 Stanley cameos in the can.
Is so Avengers 2 in the can?
Captain Marvel, Avengers 2, and 2 other ones he's filmed. Apparently stuff for. So he's got 4 more times on film.
Girl and Combo Man.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I don't know if you guys have seen it. Well, it was in front of Overlord for me. The Captain Marvel trailer.
No.
Yeah, I've seen it. I like it. Yeah.
I've seen one of them. Like I've seen a trailer for Captain Marvel. It looks all right. It didn't do anything. Yeah. It's like, holy crap, I gotta see that. No, it was like, oh.
I love how it starts with her crashing into a blockbuster.
Blockbuster.
That's just awesome.
Yeah.
I miss Blockbuster, man. I just miss Blockbuster.
I also like that it's like the 3 parts of her life and how they lead up to who she is, and so it's really kind of. I think it's gonna. I don't know. It's implying it's gonna be a real kind of Wonder Woman type, as she's growing up into this kind of a thing.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping it's good, and Brie Larson is my future wife, so hopefully it's good. Just so she's got that money coming in.
Yeah, she's not ugly. I'll give her that.
She is. Daniel Hammond says Captain Marvel, Aquaman, and Shazam all look terrible. I disagree, but
the first
Aquaman looks terrible.
Shazam looks pretty fucking shit. Yeah.
Shazam looks good.
It looks shit like as in bad, or it looks like the shit as in good.
Oh no shit. Like it's.
Oh really? I thought it looked pretty good.
It's CG heavy.
It is CG heavy. I don't, and I'm not thrilled with that, but I think Jason Momoa.
Come on, guys! Film under the ocean with real whales.
Yes.
Why is that so hard?
I know, really.
Prowl in real life. Come on.
That's what pisses me off. It's such a good story. You could make a great movie from Aquaman, but are they going to do it? My bet is no. But we'll see.
Shazam looks fun. I don't know.
Yeah, Shazam's the one where I'm cautiously optimistic.
I'm looking forward.
You think that'll be a little comical, like Shazam?
Yeah, it's totally supposed to be comical.
Yeah.
Good. Well,
have you seen the trailer, Dino?
I haven't seen the trailer.
In the trailer, it's really funny because he's like walking around because he's like a 13-year-old kid in like a Superman body.
Right.
And like he's walking around the mall with his friend and he's like charging people's phones.
Oh jeez.
He's like, and you get a charge, and you get a charge, and it's like going out his finger, and then like he explodes in one guy's cell phone. He's like, oh, sorry. Yeah, it's like, it looks pretty funny.
I'll have
You're
to check out
welcome
the
for
trailer.
saving you from the robbery or whatever the fuck he said.
Yeah, like,
that was a neat line.
Oh my.
Yeah. I have bullet immunity.
Yeah, and I love that Zachary Levi. That guy's always been a big goofball. So it's kind of
I think they cast him perfectly. That's
The one thing about Aquaman, though, that I think is just unforgivable is that the red hair. Like, we live in the age of movies with bad wigs. Like, stop. Like,
right?
Give her hair that looks real.
Oh, man.
Like,
wait, what?
Yeah. It's Amber Heard. She's an attractive woman.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's wearing wigs in films. Yeah.
So,
not just in Momoa, man.
That's a weird date because, what is it? Bumblebee
comes out that week.
And Bumblebee looks amazing.
Does not. It does not.
So good. I mean, it's going to be horse shit because
it looks like the best Transformers movie since Transformers.
I'll agree with that. I mean, that's not hard to say.
I mean, we got the Gen 1 designs in there. Like, Bumblebee's actually, like, adorable and not just an obnoxious shit brain. There's obviously not going to be masturbation jokes. Like, I'm oddly down for this movie.
Well, Michael Bay is only partially involved in it, so it's,
Yeah, there's something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I'm going to give a plug out to someone who doesn't need it, but
Peter's pointless plug. Here we go.
Yes, Peter's pointless plug. CP, have you seen Patrick H. Williams' thing on Michael Bay?
Yeah, it's a two-parter.
Yeah, the two-parter. 50 minutes of Michael Bay, and I love what he says about the Transformers stuff, where he's just like, Michael Bay does not care about the Transformers whatsoever. Just, like he goes, the fifth movie, I think he just filmed a whole bunch of random stuff and just kind of gave it to the editor and went, I don't know, see what you can do.
I filmed it, put it
this
together.
will look cool, and this will look cool. Yeah, whatever, I don't care. Yeah.
Yeah. But what else comes out on December 20th?
Battle Angel Alita.
That's the thing with the big eyes. That movie.
Robert Rodriguez.
James Cameron produced.
Robert Rodriguez
directing
it. That comes out that day. Marwin, Welcome to Marwin. The Steve Carell thing where he's got little toys. You don't know what I'm talking about?
No.
I did hear about this. What was
It's basically a guy who's been beat up by Nazis or like modern day Nazis, like guys who carry tiki torches, kind of Nazis.
Oh. You mean Americans?
Yeah, Americans.
Oh,
he's been well, no, that's what it is. He's been beat up. So
CP.
What happened?
Oh, nothing.
Okay, so he's been beat up by neo-Nazis, I guess the name would be.
Oh.
And he was an artist, and so he can't draw anything anymore because his hands shake. So he makes art pieces with toys, and they end up like talking to him and stuff. And like there's this whole thing where like he makes these set pieces with they're all girls, and they all like rescue him from Nazis and stuff. It's just really weird.
This sounds cool.
It's kind of a weird, fun thing. And then like he acts out things in his brain, so he thinks things are actually happening that aren't. So yeah, that's coming out on the same day.
And I love Steve Carell.
Aquaman. And when is freaking?
We're hearing Alita got pushed back to February.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah,
it's gone. It's gone. That's smart. That's smart.
There's also the PG-13 Deadpool that's coming out. Mary Poppins Returns.
Yeah, Mary Poppins Returns on the Wednesday the 19th is going to be freaking
What
massive.
the fuck is going on that week?
Enter the Spider-Verse, The Mule, Mortal Engines. It's not just 1 week.
That's
it's
the week
December. Yeah. It's just overly.
Hey guys, it's going to be nice and tight for us, I think, from here on out, because I don't think anybody's going to run away with this one.
Actually,
because best of luck picking.
It's funny
any of
because
those
on Friday the 7th, right? Like
nothing.
I'm looking at the thing. Nothing. It's
literally nothing.
And it's back.
What's the week before? What's the week before? That's got to be Fear. What's the first or the 30th?
The Possession of Hannah Grace.
Oh yeah, that's scary.
But there's Creed 2 in
Creed 2.
And Ralph Breaks the Internet on the same day.
Yep.
On Tuesday the 20th, along with Robin Hood, which will obviously win that weekend. I don't know why the fuck that movie got made.
Man,
why do they keep trying? Stop trying to make Robin Hood happen.
Is it just me? I'm an old school Rocky fan, and I love every Rocky movie. But I went because the new Creed 2's coming out and stuff like that, and I went to watch Creed, and I did not like it at all.
Had you seen it before?
No, I haven't. Which is
really? Okay.
Yeah. But I thought
I like Creed a lot. But,
I don't know if it's just I'm so closely, bound to that original Rocky, and I just Rocky was the best thing in there, in my opinion. But it just didn't do it for me. So I'm not real thrilled about Creed 2 either. So
Creed, the big difference between this one and the first one, Creed 2, Stallone directed and wrote this one.
Okay.
Creed 2?
Yes.
Huh.
Oh, okay.
Ryan Coogler directed and did the first one.
Right.
Which is why it's good.
Which is why it's good, because he's Ryan Coogler. He's a solid filmmaker.
Uh-huh.
Stallone, as far as I know, unless something changed, last I heard, Stallone wrote it and directed it.
Let me follow up on that.
Right.
You check my data to make sure I'm not spouting lies here.
Like if Rocky's character wasn't in the Creed movie, I may have liked it a lot more, but because he was put in there, and I understand the storyline and all that, this is just my screwed up head, okay? I'm caught in an era that of these movies that are just so nostalgic for me that you throw any mix of this new stuff in there and it just doesn't do it for me. So I'm one of those guys. I'm sorry. But
Slipcover King is telling us Stallone wrote it, did not direct it.
Yeah, he did.
I'm comfortable with that.
Who directed it then? Because
yeah, smart ass. If you're gonna be all fucking
no, because I literally
no, not you.
I'm
not.
I know you're talking to some. No, it's like because I remember them saying Stallone was directing it, so I'm like, who directed it if he didn't direct it? Because the first one,
so in October of 2017, it was announced that Stallone would direct and produce the film.
Yeah.
However, in December, so 2 months later, it was reported that Stephen Cable Jr. would direct instead.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Stephen Cable Jr. from that student film.
Student Capel.
Sure.
Oh, right.
Now I know who you're talking about.
Now I know who you're talking about.
Jeez.
Wait, whoa, the fuck? Who is this guy? Why did he get this movie?
Give me a credit.
Sure, it's not Stallone.
They couldn't give us it. Yeah.
Stallone. It's probably Stallone just in the background capacity.
Is it a pseudonym?
Right. Yeah. Could be.
He directed a miniseries called Rapture. A couple episodes of a bunch of random TV series.
And then they let him have this?
I know. So here's Creed 2.
He directed a movie called The Land.
Well, you know what? They did that with what's-her-face for Suspiria. What's her name? She played a man in Suspiria.
Oh, freaking...
Yeah, see, this is the brain dead episode because none of us can remember a fucking thing.
I know, right?
Yeah, what's her name? The elder female.
Oh, frick.
Anybody in the chat? Played a man? Come on.
Save us.
Yeah, female in Suspiria.
Tilda Swinton?
Tilda Swinton.
Yes.
Played a man in Suspiria, and they played it off up until the release that this man had an acting career, and they created all these fake.
Yeah, it's funny. One of the British kids that I follow, I think maybe Rob Movie Reviews, he literally put on Twitter, he's like, Tilda Swinton was the old man. Like, you watched it.
I knew it when we were watching it. I'm like,
he
that's
didn't
Tilda
know it until after he got out, and then it's like he's like, what do you mean Tilda Swinton's the old man?
She's played a man before in movies, hasn't she? Yeah.
Yeah, and everything she's in.
Right.
She played. What's his name? Bob Dylan, didn't she? Oh no, that was someone.
Bob Dylan.
That was Kate Blanchett.
It was Kate Blanchett. That's right.
It was Kate Blanchett. My brain just
wrong, Brit.
I gotta stop freaking talking.
I'm telling you,
we all been drinking.
What? I might as well be, because my brain is just not working tonight.
See, I want to see Creed kill Drago's son. That'd be cool. Nice book.
Again, yeah, that intrigues me that Drago's in there, but
Drago in the third one.
That'd be dope. Yes. Oh my God, yes.
I want Rocky and Drago to battle it out again. Come on. George Foreman came out. Well, Stallone's
actually
pretty
no.
old.
Yeah,
Maurice, I'm saying hello.
I want old Stallone and old Ivan Drago to
can't
punch
get
each other to death.
Yeah.
Hello, Maurice. Sorry.
Hi there.
They're talking about video games, which we don't talk about here, but yes, Red Dead 2 does look pretty fucking badass.
Yeah.
Well, somebody brings up Toy Story 4. Anyone?
Oh, that's a nice segue for more
excited.
news.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Me too.
It's Pixar.
I'm not.
No.
Yeah,
I mean, the track record's not great lately, but it's still Pixar. I got hope.
Who knows? It's been a while.
Toy Story 3, I thought, was a great way to finish it.
Yeah, to end it. Yep.
I think they should just are they just like, crap, stuff's not hitting as much. What worked? Toy Story, that worked really well. Let's go back to it.
I'm sure that's it.
Because it's, it ended
they were
well.
Andy's toys.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, it had
Andy
a nice
gave
little
them away. It's over. Let it go.
Yeah.
So it's coming out June 2019. It's coming out at a specific date, 21st.
I think June 19th.
19th.
Like that. Yeah.
6/19/19.
Yeah.
And then no bullshit. Within hours of each other, the Child's Play remake got announced for the same exact day.
Wow.
Right. That's
and it's by the two guys who did the movie, and right? Am I wrong with that?
No, that's Pet Sematary you're thinking of.
No, I thought they were connected with the Child's Play. I could be wrong.
Lindsey?
Okay, I could be wrong, but
fact check.
Well, he's talking. Blue Ray Madness is asking how old Stallone is because he's in the gym every day. Stallone is in the gym every day. He still does a ton of steroids and has publicly said he'll do them to the day he dies because he likes being ripped.
Peter.
So, Child's Play remake is directed by Lars Klevberg.
That'd be awesome. That would be awesome. Give me a Lars von Trier Child's Play.
Right.
I've never seen one of his movies.
Dude, they're fucking trippy as fuck.
Yeah,
wait, you haven't seen Melancholia or Antichrist?
Oh.
You know, he's a.
He didn't do Blue is the Warmest Color, did he?
No, that's actually sort of that's not nihilistic.
No, I saw that, and so I thought maybe that was it.
Yeah,
I saw that.
Ted gave me
Trust me,
that
I
bit
saw
of
that.
information, so.
Go ahead, Lindsey. What do you got?
The guy who directed this Lars dude who directed Child's Play also directed Polaroid, which is a movie that I have been waiting for so long, but whose release keeps getting changed.
What the fuck is Polaroid?
It's basically an episode of Goosebumps made into a 2-hour movie. This camera takes your picture and bad things happen to you.
Wow.
Oh, like the ancient. What was it? So somebody thought that if you took a picture, it stole your soul or some shit.
Something, yeah.
The
I don't know.
Aborigines.
I just remember.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, in Australia.
It's like the picture like shows you something that's going to happen or something you have to do, and you have to do it or it's going to happen.
So, Lindsey. Oh.
And then there's like in the trailer, there's this moment that I just can't wait for where they like try to burn the picture to stop it from happening, and the person who's pictured is just catches on fire.
Yeah, I remember seeing the trailer for that.
Yeah.
Say
Cheese and Die, the movie. I'm down.
Yeah.
Say Cheese and Die.
Can
Can you check Pet Sematary while
Yes.
the meter goes up?
You mean the Child's Play remake, or?
No, Anton. I was just reading. Anton's asking if Brad Dourif is in the Child's Play remake.
Okay, Mother Mayhem says the same producers as It, so yeah.
Producers.
Yeah. Okay, Ted gave me information that it was. I thought it was like the writers or something too, but okay, so producers. But
I want to say it was Pet Sematary that they had some sort of.
Oh, well, there's two directors for Pet Sematary.
And.
Well, they both also directed Mama 2, which is coming out next year.
Oh, yay. What?
And I'm just like, Mama was like one of the worst fucking movies. Like, Mama made me lose faith in Del Toro. Why would you give that a sequel? Like,
I didn't hate Mama.
It was a cool monster. It's a great
I didn't love
monster.
Mama, but I didn't hate it.
Like, the monster almost makes up for Mama's faults, but the fact that Mama is literally just 90% scenes that have no purpose at all, except for the Mama monster just doing stuff behind characters that doesn't actually affect the characters.
And so Brad Dourif is not doing the voice in the remake. At least that was news as of a month ago. I mean, they might change it. I don't know if they're trying to get him for the TV series.
Maybe.
But Brad Dourif is not the voice for the remake.
I wish they would go back to the original style of the whole puppet and, not so much CGI it and stuff like that. But I'd like it to be old school Chucky, but.
Or a hybrid because BB-8 in Star Wars was, I mean, granted that's Disney money, so that's a bit of a different story. But BB-8 was a hybrid. It was physically there, but they had some green screen. They were doing different elements of BB-8 that were CGI. Like
so
why
you're telling
not
me
both?
BB-8 didn't actually drive a machine that shot people?
No, that happened.
You're just rocking my world here, CP. I thought that was legit.
Like, people actually did die making The Last Jedi. Like, it's
Holy
in
shit.
space when the one thing sawed through the other thing at light speed.
Yeah.
I would love to be excited about the new Child's Play remake, but I'm always disappointed. But this one I am kind of excited about. I hope to God they do it right. But
Well, it's out of what's his face's hands, isn't it? Isn't it? completely a new thing. It's not.
Which might be a good thing though. Yeah.
Yeah, because why am I forgetting the director's name? That he's had a hand in everything. The guy who created Child's Play. Oh, for fuck's sake. Man.
We're all on a little something.
What's in the water today? Because none of us can remember a fucking thing. Don Mancini.
Yeah, Don Mancini. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Shit. How could we forget
thank God
Don
the delay
Mancini?
is that bad.
Right.
Yeah, so Don Mancini, I don't think he has anything to do with the film. I think he might be attached to the TV series.
Huh.
Or maybe I'm just blending everything, because I know somebody has something to do with the television series, and I thought that was Brad Dourif.
I don't know.
Don Mancini had something to do with Cult of Chucky, right?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Oh,
he had something to do with all of them. Yeah.
Is he going senile? Is he old?
No, he's like in his 50s. I think. I don't even think he's that old.
Mancini, 55. Get your act together.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, Lindsey, I really need Cody here. Cody is the Chucky authority.
Sorry, I'm not Cody.
You can be for $55.99.
My bad.
Ew. Yeah. So anyway, they're both being released on the same day. Toy Story has a trailer, and Child's Play has a poster.
Wow.
Which people are going ape shit because the box says Buddy, which that was the fucking name of the dolls, the good guy dolls, wasn't it? Wasn't it
Buddy?
Wasn't it Buddy? Am I misremembering? Man,
no,
I really do need coke.
I think so.
Wasn't it Tommy?
No.
Like, I thought they were good guy dolls with separate names, but like the fact that he said his name was Chucky was a bit of a fuck up, but it was because his name was Charles Lee Ray.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I watched Child.
I've never watched Child Play, so I can't. That's why I'm not talking right now.
Okay.
I have no help here.
Yeah. Thoughts on Outlaw King on Netflix? Robert, the Bruce movie with Chris Pine.
I want to see it.
Yet to see it. It looks good, but I've heard that it's not that great. But
I've heard that Chris Pine, sorry, is very tired of people asking questions about his penis. Because apparently he's full frontal in that.
Sweet. Let me go watch it now.
And it's like every time he does press, they're like, so about your penis, and he's like, really? Again? We're just gonna keep doing this.
Yeah, they were good guy dolls, and they all had different names. So yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Mother Mayhem. Yep.
Thank you, Lindsey. Lindsey.
Thank you, Lindsey.
And I think that's it for the news. Venom made a shit ton of money in China.
Who's Venom?
Wow.
For you know.
Venom, yeah, it's funny that Venom just got released in China. I wonder why it took so long and stuff.
Well, if you look at the money, I guess they fucking figured it out perfectly.
They liked it in China. Let's put it that way.
103 million. Like, doesn't China do like 30 screenings? Like, don't they only have like a certain amount of screens in China?
No, they got no. They only got a
per year.
Per year. It's like 39, I think I said before.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
39 or 37 or something like that. So it's like, they only show a certain under 40 movies a year that are
51 weeks in a year, by the way.
That are internationally
made.
There's 52 weeks in a year, but
good for China.
365 days.
Okay, Slipcover King wants us to talk about Detective Pikachu. There's your answer.
It looks better than I thought it would, and I thought the Mr. Mime scene actually did make me laugh, but I still think this is like some weird setup to be like Deadpool 3 or something like that. I refuse to accept
that would be awesome.
Right? If it wasn't Ryan Reynolds, I probably wouldn't care.
Yeah.
Emily doesn't like that it's Ryan Reynolds, and she's a fairly decent Pokemon fan. I don't know. She likes Pokemon. I don't know.
Yeah.
She was like, "Why is it Ryan Reynolds?" I'm like,
Apparently they went. It was almost Hugh Jackman and
they keep getting connected by shit, huh?
It was they had like a list of people that it was almost in Ryan Reynolds.
I wish it was Danny DeVito.
That would have been
yes.
I think Seth MacFarlane was on that list.
Oh, Seth MacFarlane would have been terrible.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Stick to animation. Jeez.
Yeah.
So, can somebody explain to me why he's a detective? Is that
no idea?
Because he wears a hat, and it's called Detective Pikachu.
People got in a room and said, "What can we make Pikachu do? Make him solve a mystery."
Ryan Reynolds is the worst actor ever. He ruined Deadpool. Wow. I don't think he ruined Deadpool. Deadpool wouldn't be around if it wasn't for Ryan.
Yeah, no. If anything, I think he's perfect for Deadpool.
Oh,
Yeah, he is Deadpool.
What the?
As close as you can get for perfect casting for a movie.
What I don't understand about Detective Pikachu is why, of all the things to do with Pokemon when you're making a live action movie, is the first thing you do Detective fucking Pikachu? Yeah. Just of all the things, like do Mewtwo. Everybody knows what Mewtwo is, and Mewtwo's a badass. You don't count, CP. You're not a person.
Too old.
Everyone who's a person knows what Mewtwo is. It's basically Pokemon Hitler. Do Pokemon Hitler the live-action movie.
Fucking
Why are we doing this Detective Pikachu?
Like, we could most certainly have a Pokemon universe, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I got all the cards. It was fun times. CP's like, next subject?
Anto says I'm waiting for the RoboCop remake. I'm assuming you're combing over that 2014 movie. Because
I heard they're thinking of remaking it again.
Yeah, why not?
Again? Yeah. They better do it. I
also heard this. I don't know. Like, apparently, I guess this is Amazon Prime in America. Amazon Prime in America has RoboCop, but they have a version of RoboCop which was never seen in theaters, which has extra violence in it. That was like the director's cut. Which literally has never been shown, and like they didn't even know they had it. So like people who watched it went, "There's extra stuff in this," and like they're like, "Oh, there is." It's like we had no clue. It's like, but there's like an extra like 10 or 15 minutes of film in the movie, and but I think it's just the American Amazon Prime, because I checked the Canadian and we don't have it, so I was a little disappointed because I love RoboCop, and I was like, it's like there's a harder version of RoboCop out there somewhere. Yeah,
so. I remember the first time I saw the original RoboCop was like a month or so before the remake come out.
Really?
I really liked it.
Wow.
I really liked it. Like the scene where the Ed 209 just guns the guy down. I just started laughing, and I couldn't. I paused the movie because I didn't want to miss anything. I was laughing so hard. That movie's amazing.
Lindsay, go get your quarter.
No, it's $50.
Oh, it's $50. Okay. Oh, wow. I was going to ask you earlier, but there we go. $50.
Somebody says they have the DVD and it's X-rated.
Ooh. Oh. X.
That's what I'm talking about, right? Right, girls?
Yeah. You make me wish I had 3 hands. Wrong movie. That's Total Recall. Lindsay, you had something else you
3 top
related that
what?
Yeah, should we talk about Fantastic Beasts?
Oh, yes. Yes, because it's a nice segue into our picks.
Big movie next week, yep.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So the internet is fucking obliterating Fantastic Beasts and where to find it. As far at the time of us showing this, none of the major YouTubers have put out videos yet, but a lot of them are just obliterating it on Twitter. Forbes is calling it a franchise killer. GameSpot says it's the new worst Harry Potter movie. It's sitting at 54% on Rotten Tomatoes, and I'm just gonna say it, like, it just looks like fan fiction. Like, am I crazy about that? Like the trailer just makes it look like a fan fiction movie.
I haven't seen the first Harry Potter.
I could not care less about it, so
okay, sorry. Okay.
No. I'm okay with you talking about it. I'm just saying I could not, like, I don't want to see it. I don't even care. So the fact that, like, that's what we were kind of talking earlier, and I said I'd be completely fine if Harry Potter went away for like 10 years and I never heard about it again. Like, I've seen all the Harry Potter movies twice. I don't really need to see them again anytime soon. The fact that this one, like, it's just like, okay, that'd be fine if it kind of went away.
The fact that they say this is the worst Harry Potter movie, like, isn't that kind of, like, what would you call the worst Harry Potter movie that wasn't Fantastic Beasts?
Yeah, okay, with this, if we're counting all of them, I would say Fantastic Beasts is the worst Harry Potter.
It's the worst one.
Right. So, like that's not saying much. I don't think.
Well, I mean, if we're not counting Fantastic Beasts, I'd say actually Harry Potter 8 is the worst, and I know I'm like the absolute minority on that one.
Is that the last one?
That's the last one, yeah. That movie's pretty bad, I think. Also, I really don't like the director David Yates, who's handled 5, 6, 7, 7 Part 2, Fantastic Beasts, and now Fantastic Beasts 2. I think he's a really mediocre director, and if you wanted proof of that, go watch his Tarzan movie.
Yeah, he's the Michael Bay of Harry Potter.
Yeah, but...
Oh, man.
It wasn't very okay. It was pretty... Like, will you ever watch that movie again?
Yeah, I will, because my wife liked it, but I saw it and was like, wow, that was way better than I thought it was going to be. But that's because my expectations were so low that, I don't know. But I get it. Like, there isn't, listen, for me, for Harry Potter, because I don't have the childhood of Harry Potter, right? Like, I was a full-fledged adult when Harry Potter came out and crap. So I don't have any...
You're fine, CP.
I don't have any nostalgia about Harry Potter. To me, all Harry Potter movies are like 3 out of 5. They're all pretty much the same. I like there's ones that are better than the other ones, but they're not that much better that they get more than 3. It's like they're all just like, that's a Harry Potter movie.
I can't tell you how many times I've walked out of a Harry Potter movie with somebody who's read the book, and they're like, they forgot this and this and this, and I'm like,
I don't even.
I'm like that.
That stuff doesn't bug me so much anymore. But like I don't know. I'd say the third one or the fourth one are the best of the movies. The fourth one, because it has David Tennant in it, that's automatically plus 1,000 points.
Oh, it also has what's his face? Sparkle.
Oh my God!
Sparkle.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What the fuck is going on with our brains today?
I know what you're talking about. The guy who plays
Gary Oldman, Sirius Black.
Rob Pattinson.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Robert Pattinson dies. That's true. Yeah, that's very satisfying.
That's the fourth one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite one's the one Azkaban, because it has
the third one. Yeah.
Gary Oldman.
Yeah.
He's my favorite character in the whole thing.
He's my favorite everything.
Well, it's also the third.
I love
is
him.
So
Gary Oldman is awesome.
I'll have a spoonful, thank you.
I have a fun story about Gary, like talking about Gary Oldman with Brian and stuff that, like, I'm not going to tell right now, but I'll tell you later, which was just so funny. So
let me write that down, Gary Oldman story.
Reverse spoiler.
No, it's an old show. It was like a game show thing, and Brian Lomax freaked out on me about it.
Oh. Anyone picking up movies on Black Friday? I haven't seen the deals.
My uncle takes care of all that for me.
Yeah.
So,
Dino's uncles. He's way ahead of the curve on the.
You got a good uncle there, bro.
Oh, hey, every Black Friday and every day other than Black Friday too. But go ahead. Yeah. You know what? Ted got me into thinking. There's been some DVDs and Blu-rays that are released in other countries that have so much more like content and stuff. Yeah. That he's like, you should, if you really love something, look for that stuff. You know what I mean? So, I don't know if he's swaying me or not, but
Yeah, I mean, there's extra content that makes it neat.
Yeah.
But yeah, that stuff like Criterion.
Right.
I love Criterion.
Yeah, the horror stuff that. Shout Factory does is pretty neat too. They have a lot of extras. But
yeah, Shout Factory's good.
Yeah, it all depends.
Yeah.
Remember, there are 2 Michael Bay films on Criterion.
Yeah.
Are there really?
The Rock
and Armageddon are on Criterion.
DVD.
On DVD.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, honestly, like, I can see the Armageddon, but
can you?
Really? I can see the Rock more than I can see Armageddon.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing.
The Armageddon is one of the best casts of the 90s.
Just have a good cast.
That was my first weekend at the movie theater. That movie came out.
Oh, really?
Oh, man, it was busy. Man, I'm aging myself, huh? Guys, I had a job back in the 1900s.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, what?
Oh, hello, Gory. Gory says, love the hat, Dino.
Oh, thank you, Gory.
Hey.
Yeah. Keeping the women in line. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm sorry.
Are they all women? Progressives. You can have a couple of men.
You guys just keep talking over there. No, there's a couple guys over there too. So yeah.
Some twinks.
Mayhem just watched Armageddon 2 nights ago for the first time.
I hope not. I don't think so.
Like, wow.
Peter, while you're talking.
Yeah.
I hope she didn't want to close her eyes. I hope she didn't want to fall asleep because she'd miss a scene. And you don't want to miss a scene.
Oh, Lindsey.
Very nice, Lindsey. Lindsey, you have my respect.
Lindsey has an awful joke. Or an awful pun.
Lindsey, for someone who has no children that you know of, you make great dad jokes, sir.
Dude, I can't wait to be a dad just so I have an excuse to make jokes like this all day.
I love my dad jokes, man.
We're fully equipped. Well, I'll say that one.
Oh, speaking of which, how does Harry like to get down a hill?
How?
Walking. JK rolling.
Oh, Lord Almighty.
Dude, that's terrible.
That's so bad, it's okay.
I feel terrible for smiling at that.
Oh.
It's okay. I'm a bad person.
So this week, Peter wins.
Peter.
Peter.
With,
oh, yeah.
The whole extra point. Go ahead.
I should have had faith in Overlord.
Yeah, we all should have.
Right.
Hips and butts, candy and nuts. Nice try, buddy.
No, I should have. And I will say I'm going to use my time wisely. Go see Overlord. Forget all the movies that are coming out this week.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Actually, no. Go see Widows because that looks really good. But forget the Harry Potter crap and go see Overlord.
There's 3 this week. There's
what's the third
Widows.
one?
There's a fucking Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, Insta Family.
Yeah. On 3,000 screens. Like
Instant Family.
I bet that does better than Widows.
It's 3,258 screens. Because why not?
And how many is Widows on?
28.
And it's getting Instant Family is getting praise too. So I don't know.
No, Widows isn't only on 28 screens.
No, I'm fucking with you.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I was like, wait a minute. That alters everything I was gonna do.
Okay. So I got to pick, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
All right. Number 1 is gonna be Harry Potter Strikes Again.
Oh God.
Wait. What's their actual title of that?
What?
The Crimes of Grindelwald.
Is it like, what is the actual title?
Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald.
Yeah.
Is it really Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them? The Crimes of Grindelwald?
On Box Office Mojo, it's Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald.
Okay.
Colon.
Oh, the Vince.
What is it on IMDb?
Daughter to see The Grinch Saturday.
So Harry Potter
theater experience.
Harry Potter.
Oh, great! That's nice to hear.
Who's going to Grinch?
The Grinch for his daughter for her first theater experience.
Oh, cool. Too bad it's not for a better movie.
Yeah, the Grinch. God bless.
She'll remember
it. The official name of the movie is Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald. It's on multiple websites. That's the name.
Okay. I'll take that as my number 1.
Okay.
Chicken nugget meal, large.
Large fry, medium Coke. Make it a diet, please.
I will take.
Love these accents.
Oh my.
Grinch is number 2.
The Grinch.
Oh wait, I need to be writing this down. Okay, so Beasts, Grinch.
Grinch. 3.
What?
Say that one more time.
And Bohemian Rhapsody number 3.
Okay.
And Insta Family number 4.
Familia.
Or whatever that is called. The Mark one.
So the good thing about us constantly tying, Dino, is you always have to go ahead of me because you're still ahead of me. So
son of a
floor, sir.
Biatch. Okay. I thought Peter was gonna, because I've already got mine here set and written down, and I'm like,
sorry.
Oh no, but you've veered off a little bit. But
okay.
We got the same number 1 and 2. I'm gonna go with Fantastic Beasts at number 1. Yeah, whatever the frick the name of the movie is.
Harry Potter Light, whatever you want to call it.
Then I'm gonna go with The Grinch.
Harry Potter Strikes Back.
I'm gonna go with The Grinch. Mm-hmm. And number 3, I'm picking Widows. I think that's going to come in 3. And number 4, I'm going to put down with Instant Family.
So Bohemian Rhapsody is going to the top 4. Eh?
Shut up, Peter.
Yeah.
Okay.
CP's like he's got to inch up. Come on. But yeah, that's my top 4.
Cool.
How fucking fuck.
Widows looks really good, and I've heard good things about it and Steve McQueen, and like I want to see it, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I think
I just don't think it's gonna do well. But I thought Overlord wasn't gonna do well, and that came in third. So
I'm gonna say.
What do I know?
Nothing.
Don't say nothing there.
Not this season. You don't.
Nope.
I know more than Linzo. Apparently, that's about it.
Hey, Linzo does what Linzo is.
Yes. Is Alpha or Kin still out there?
Yeah,
Alpha.
By the way, Kin is coming out on Blu-ray. I saw that. Just like,
Yes.
I cannot wait.
My uncle has it
Well,
already.
his uncle has it.
Second,
Right?
I think.
We need to do like a Skype like watch session with that.
A
Like
live
have people
show
like
of us
tuned
watching
in.
it.
Yes.
Well,
Kin live. I'm going to the chat.
Axel. They're all available.
Alpha.
Yes. Okay.
Kin.
KCP.
Phil.
I'm gonna say my picks now. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's Grindel Cliff, whatever.
Dorf.
Grindel Crunch, Almond Swiss #1. We'll stick with the GR words. Grinch #2.
Sorry. So it's okay. So Beasts.
Yep.
Grinch.
And I'm gonna roll with Peter here and say Bohemian. However, I'm going to say Widows
Nice.
for 4.
What's your fifth CP?
Oh.
Yeah. Is this the week CP surpasses Dino?
I don't think so.
Hey.
Well, we're either all
I
getting
guess
2 points
family.
or we're all missing those first 2.
Right.
I think we're getting 2 again. I'm gonna say Family 5.
Family 5.
Not bad picks. Good picks.
Okay, so I'm doing the same thing as CP, obviously.
All the way. We're going to 6.
We'll see. Actually, I hadn't considered going to 6.
Daniel Hammond says, "I love Kin. Kin live stream. Kin is life. Kin is love."
Daniel Hammond, I demand an Internet 5 right now, sir. And then count.
Boom.
Okay. So Daniel's got the vote. We're obviously doing that now. But for my predictions.
For 5. So it's Grindel, Grinch, Bohemian Widows, and what for 5? Linzo. I'm going to call everybody Linzo.
I guess fuck it. We're going to 6.
We're going to 6.
Oh,
All right.
We're going to 6.
I'm going to say
Holy shit.
Overhorde, #6.
Oh wait, no, we're not going to 6. Yeah, what am I talking? Wait, no, actually, yeah, that makes sense.
Are you going reversies?
No, I'm not.
Reversies.
Yeah.
Tag, you're it. Oh, what?
But the question is going to be 7th place going to go to Overlord, or is it going to go to Nutcracker? Because if they both have what they have this week, they'll be about the same. So...
Yeah, I'm not saying nothing.
No, fuck it, Overlord, because I hate Nutcracker. It was so bad.
All right, so 7. Jesus.
Yeah, go to 8, Peter. CP, what do you got?
Oh, wait, we're on 7.
Oh, we are. You're right.
Because we both said Family and both said
Right.
Overlord.
Oh, my.
Ew.
Oh, jeez.
I don't expect it to go this far. I'm just doing this for fun at this point. Like,
Yeah,
come on.
what I don't want to say Nutcracker because that's all Grinch and Grindel. That's all. That's what.
It's a family movie. Yeah.
But we're
we have the standings for right now. Like what?
Halloween, Venom, pick Venom.
Oh, God.
What was 5, 6, 7 this week?
Star is Born, Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, Nobody's Full.
Huh?
Girl with the Spider's Web, sorry. Spider's Web.
Oh yeah, I'll say Girl.
I'll say Girl, I'll say Star is Born.
There you go.
Dick. All right, so
Like it's going to go to 7.
I
but,
kind of
yeah.
hope we go to 7.
I hope we do too.
I don't. Has there been somebody perfect since we've restarted? I don't think
Since we
there's been somebody
restarted?
this in the Dino season.
No.
Maybe once. I think somebody did it once. I think Dino
Really?
might have done it once. Yeah, I think so.
If anybody was going to do it,
I think
Can't
Dino did it
remember.
once.
but we've been pretty
Consistently, yeah.
consistently not perfect.
1s and 2s, a lot of 1s and 2s.
A lot.
Yeah.
I would say 2s. I thought there
There was a couple 1s that.
Yeah.
I think we all got 1. It was
Yeah.
pretty sad.
I remember that.
I have a really quick thing I'd like to talk about, which I think will make CP happy.
Oh boy.
It's a question for next week for us to think about.
Ooh.
Has Nutcracker been a bigger failure in money spent on versus money brought in than John Carter was?
Ooh.
Because that had to have cost a buttload of money, and it hasn't brought back squat.
What, Lindsey? What's the budget on
Nutcracker?
I'm on it. I am on it. Okay, so Nutcracker. Ooh, so not including advertising.
Ballbusters cost what? Oh, go ahead.
It's $120. I would say add 30 to 50 for advertising for that. So we're looking at 150 to 170 for Nutcracker for costs.
John Carter was 2+, I think.
Yeah, John Carter was 250.
Yeah.
Was it pushed hard? I don't know if it. I don't remember it having an overly huge.
See, that was an old school March release that just fucking whiffed.
Yeah.
Back when you could predict shit, January through April, that it was like, ooh, why'd you release it there? And then it just missed.
Okay, so let's say 275 then for John Carter. Just estimate. So 275.
It's still tanked hard.
Including global box office, it made 284. It only made 73 at the States, but it made 211 worldwide. Okay. So it technically, depending on what the advertising was, it might have made a little bit back. So at the moment, Nutcracker is the big loser.
Well, it's only 1 week.
How much has it made?
Yeah.
Plus just over 100 against 120.
Okay, so it'll make back.
Wait, Nutcracker made that much worldwide?
I made 61 foreign, 38 domestic.
Domestically, it's a huge loser.
Yeah, this is one that'll probably be like a break-even type thing. I think. I mean, once you factor in everything, you know what I mean. So,
Okay.
Hold on.
I just had that thought, and I thought that would make you happy, CP. If this was worse than John Carter.
John Carter is not. It's not bad. It's not awful. It's just it had the wrong title. It should have been titled John Carter of Mars.
Yeah, that was really dumb.
Because I know when I saw the poster, I'm like, who the fuck is John Carter? Who the fuck cares?
And so here, just to throw some more flavor on this.
Big Edgar Rice Burroughs fan, but go ahead,
Yeah, I mean, it's a classic stuff for a reason.
Yeah.
A Wrinkle in Time, earlier this year.
Yeah.
That's a bigger failure, I think.
Solo, Disney keeps spending that money.
Solo.
It's been a rough year. I mean, they've made a lot of money in other stuff, but they've lost a lot in others. So hold on, where did it go? Wrinkle in Time's budget is not listed on Box Office Mojo, but a Google search estimates it to be between 100 and 130 million. Mm-hmm. And its total box office gross, because it's out of theaters now, was 132 million.
Wow.
So, unless Nutcracker gets some decent legs here in the next week or so, it's going to be a bigger flop than Wrinkle in Time.
And Wrinkle in Time was.
Yeah.
Which is saying something, because Wrinkle in Time was. Is it better than Wrinkle in Time? Because Wrinkle in Time was.
Wrinkle in Time starts bad and doesn't get better. Nutcracker starts not great and gets almost okay, but really not.
I can't even dissect it because I didn't watch it.
Nutcracker is the movie that I thought they were remaking fucking Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, I remember.
Right.
Like, because it looks really there's moments
type.
Yeah, there's moments where it looks just like the Alice in Wonderland live action thing.
And the best part about the Nutcracker was a scene that was a ballet. Because the Nutcracker is a ballet. But
time, woof. God bless.
No. And did I say Wrinkle in Time? I meant in Nutcracker.
No, you said Wrinkle in Time. You said Nutcracker.
I was reading a comment.
You was reading a comment.
Oh, my bad.
The Viz.
But even then, that best scene in Nutcracker, they managed to ruin because they're not just letting the ballet tell the story it's trying to tell. They have voiceover over the ballet. And I'm just like, no, you're so close to being good for a moment.
Telling you, heavy-handed, man. They literally have to spoon feed audiences now, and I don't get why that is.
We're all drugged up. The population's zombies.
Be like at the very end, you would literally have Chaz Palminteri come out of the police station, and you're just supposed to go, he was Kaiser Soze the whole time.
Yeah.
In
case you missed it.
Oh, Rosebud was the sled. He really missed the sled in the end. It was the sled that he really, really, really missed.
If they remade 7 today, it'd be, what's in the box? And then you'd open up and you'd be like, no, my wife's head! Ah.
Daniel Hammond wants to know if we think they'll put the 3 crows in Dumbo 2019. Probably not, yeah. I'm thinking no.
And that's a shame because that was the best part of the original.
Disney, it's overtly racist stuff.
And make the crows like, I don't know, like internet troll or something. And just have it be something really
little different.
Dumbo
But
was such a cuck. He can't even fly without that fat. Such a libtard.
Yeah, I don't think the crows will be.
They should make the 3 crows gay guys, because that would work.
You know, yeah, nowadays it might. Yeah, that might work.
They should just do that.
I don't know. We're pretty touchy though too with.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's always going to be something. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think the crows are going to be a thing.
No, I doubt the crows will be in it.
Anything else?
They're at Madness to say goodbye. Bye.
We're about polished.
Yeah, we're going.
We almost finished rubbing it off there. What? Oh.
Hey,
Whoa.
got a jack off joke, and we got someone in the chat to say they like Kin. Hey, good episode.
What about a white crow, a brown crow, and a black crow?
Oh, jeez.
A Jewish crow, a rabbi crow, and a Hebrew crow.
They all 3 walk in a crow bar.
If you're gonna cover all the bases, you need a yellow crow.
Yeah,
I think if they have if they got crows, one of them has to be voiced by
Louis C.K.
No.
Killer Guard.
I think one of them should be voiced by Kit Harington.
Kit Harington.
Kit Harington.
That'd be interesting.
Think about it.
Okay.
Wait, are we still live?
Yeah, we're still live.
Yeah, we're still live. Just think about it. I'm just saying you think about it.
Anything to talk about before we go?
Nothing. No, okay. No one got the joke. All right.
Sorry.
Is it a
I didn't get it.
Game of Thrones thing. They call the Black Watch the crows.
Oh, duh.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my Lord.
They call them crows.
Oh, Lindsey's upset at your dad.
What? Who's upset with Lindsey?
I said Lindsey's upset at your dad joke. That's...
Yeah.
No. Well...
How did I...
3-2 is next week. Is it next week?
What's that?
I don't know.
The 20-something...
2 is...
Is it Creed? I think we have stacked weeks from here out.
Creed 2 is on the 21st. So, yeah.
That's a week from today.
Next week. Yeah.
Why is it coming out on a Wednesday?
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
I was going to say,
Thanksgiving.
No, I actually... Creed 1 opened in the middle of the week, too. I remember, because I never seen any of the Creed movies, and I binged them all so I could watch it on a Tuesday.
There's only one Creed movie you fucking...
The Rocky movies,
You've never seen the Rocky movies before you saw Creed?
No, I saw them all right before, it was like the RoboCop.
Are there mosquitoes by your monitor there, Lindsey? What's going on?
Maybe.
Wildfires.
He's putting out his monitors on fire, yeah.
The wildfires.
And blow
the
up.
fire's just down the street from me. I really should be evacuating.
Is that the only movie that's coming out next week?
Creed, Wreck-It Ralph, and Robin Hood all come out at the same time.
Robin Hood doesn't count. Sorry. Go fuck yourself with that movie.
Wreck-It Ralph.
I'm gonna see it, so shut your mouth.
I'm gonna Mean Girls that movie to death. Stop trying to make Robin Hood happen. It's not happening.
I just don't understand why they made Robin Hood V for Vendetta.
Because it's free.
I guess.
Oh, is that what it is?
It's public domain.
Yeah.
Wait, is V for Vendetta? Oh, Vendetta's not public domain.
Robin Hood.
Robin Hood is.
That's
why we keep
the
getting
story.
That's why they keep making. Patrick Williams did a video on the fact that they keep making King Arthur and Robin Hood. It's because they're public domain and they can make them as much as they want.
Okay, well, no, wait. If Robin Hood gets as fucking weird and trippy as King Arthur Legend of the Sword did, I'm down. I will take shrooms and I will go watch the shit out of that.
Is that the Charlie Hunnam one?
Yes.
I did not hate that movie.
That movie is amazing if you're in the right mindset. That movie is amazing in the right, like...
I could say the same thing about Mandy. Mandy, I watched.
Haven't seen that yet.
And whoa.
I know it's one of the best movies of the year.
It's not. It's really not.
No. Okay.
Oh,
I'm still to see that one. So
a certain person that likes to play percussion instruments, that is one of the best movies of the year. I'm not naming names.
Shots fired.
I'm just gonna leave that one alone.
You're gonna leave that one alone?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna leave that one alone.
Well, if we're gonna do a sign off, that's a great one to drum off with, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Oh,
there you go.
Crumb comes.
See you later, folks.
Bye, folks. Hey, Ben Grimm.
Wait, are we actually signing off? I was kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, bye.
Bye, Mother
On
Mayhem.
Drum Dums tomorrow.
Oh, are we talking about drum dubs?
Oh, Scream Stream?
Wait,
What's
I
going
thought we
on?
were talking about Screen Junkies.
What's going on, CP, tomorrow?
Are we off the air?
No. You want me to end it?
Yeah. Scream Stream is tomorrow.
Oh, I thought we were
Oh, Scream Stream.
On the Drum Dums channel, coincidentally.
Oh.
Featuring Lindsey. Lindsey will be there.
Lindsey!
And I'm going to call her Linzo as much as possible just to piss her
You
off.
call us both Linzo, you dick.
Hey,
Lindsey, what the fuck?
in about
I'm
20
Linzo,
minutes.
She's Lindsay.
In about 20 minutes, the Late Late Horror Show has got going premiering live, so go check it out.
That a plug for a premiere that's
Yeah.
literally minutes away.
We'll be talking about Plague of the Zombies, a Hammer horror movie, and we'll talk a little bit of news after that's done. So It's only 35 minutes long.
Either way, I win.
Yeah, The Red Room, episode 1. Exactly, right? Okay. We going?
Message for
Yeah,
track.
we're going. See you later, everybody.
Okay, people, see us!
Thanks for watching. Love you all.